Hi everyone, Greeno here and welcome to another video here on my Greeno Eats channel. Now, we've reached that time again when McDonald's are bringing out a new menu. Well, sort of a new menu, like 2 or 3 new things to their existing menu. Now, they do this once every month or once every couple of months, don't they? At the moment, they've decided to rebrand their McCrispy with a really fiery red-hot Frank sauce. Now, you know I like the spice. I'm going to go in and try that and see what else they've got to offer. Let's go take a look. Right folks, so once again, in the McDonald's itself, pretty busy and copyrighted music playing, so I've come back to the car with my order. Now what I've ordered, got on here, a Big Tasty. Now that's obviously a returning item, isn't it? So I've ordered one of those with no onion. I've had one of those before and I wasn't that impressed with it, but they do claim it is new and improved in some way. I've also got the RedHot McSpicy. So this is this crispy chicken burger where they've added the Frank's Red Hot sauce, jalapenos, all that sort of stuff. That sounds right up my straw, so that really does. And they've also got a new pie, which is a white chocolate and raspberry pie. There's a few kind of pink related items in there. So I guess that's to do with Valentine's Day and whatever. So, cost-wise, Big Tasty, £6.09 just for the burger. The RedHot McSpicy is £5.69. And the raspberry pie, £2.09. So overall, that's cost me £13.87. Which sounds like quite a lot to me, but there we are. So let's see what we've got here. We have got the Red Hot burger, white chocolate and raspberry pie, and we're going to start with the Big Tasty. So, it does have some weight to it, it has to be said. So I think calling it big, certainly, we'll go with. It kind of looks a bit like a Whopper, doesn't it? I guess that's the concept behind it, to try and compete with that. But what we've got here, the sesame seeded roll with the lettuce and the sauce on the top. And then in there, we have the burger, more salad, some tomato, which all seems to have been just chucked in together. Not an awful lot of time spent on presentation, it has to be said. But what do you expect at McDonald's? The lettuce looks nice and fresh, at least, which is good. So, like I say, this does appear to have a reasonable amount of weight to it. It's definitely more substantial than your average McDonald's burger. There we go, take a closer look at that. It doesn't look too bad, does it? The only thing that sort of lets it down a little bit, I think, the patty looks a little bit dry there. Here we go. It's not bad. I think the bun is nice and soft. The salad really is nice and crispy. The burger patty, yeah, like I said, it does feel a little bit dry. But what I will say in fairness is that with that juicy salad, plenty of cheese in there, and that sauce, which I'm getting everywhere, which is okay. I don't think it's the best sauce they do. Definitely not as good as the cheese sauce they had recently, or the peppercorn one they had on that steakhouse burger. It's not bad. It's better than I remembered it anyway. Let's put it that way. Let's move on to this one. This is the one I've really been looking forward to. This is the Red Hot McSpicy. The first thing I will notice with this, it's a lot less substantial than the Big Tasty was. It's a smaller bun, It's a smaller chicken fillet than the burger. Certainly in terms of footprint, it's a bit thicker, I guess. You take a little look there. I don't think it's as thick and substantial as maybe a KFC fillet burger would be. Now, if we have a look inside of here, so we got this RedHot mayonnaise with the lettuce there, and you can already see some jalapeno on the top there, and there's a bunch more jalapeno in there as well. So this should, in theory, be a spicy old affair. I guess the burger, you can see here on the coating, that should already have spice in there. Let's just try a little bit of that on its own. Yeah, so there's a chili flavour in that coating on the McSpicy, I think they call that, rather than McCrispy. But let's see how it goes with the with the RedHot sauce and with those extra jalapenos as well. Take a look there at the cross section of the chicken. Now, what I will say, again, the bone is nice and soft. And chicken certainly is crispy. That coating on there has got a lovely crunch. But I'm not sure, when you eat this overall, it's any spicier than the chicken itself. Maybe the fact you've got the lettuce there and the bun kind of dulls down some of the rest of the flavour. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's got a bit of a bite to it. It might be too spicy for some people, but I mean, I don't think it's that spicy. Let's try it with the jalapeno there. You can see there's a nice piece of jalapeno right at the front here. So that's like a pickled jalapeno. That does add a little bit of heat and that kind of little vinegary sharpness. I don't think it's as spicy as they could have made it. Although maybe that would put some people off. But I tell you what, compare this to a normal McChicken sandwich or even just a McCrispy, this is 100 times better. It's got a nice piece of chicken in there. It doesn't appear to be like the minced up chicken. It does appear to be maybe half a chicken fillet sliced horizontally in there or something like that. That nice spicy crispy coating. So the actual patty in there is good. I like the roll, I like the salad, and I like the sauces. I just like a little bit more fire. Okay, so we're on to the final item here now. The raspberry and white chocolate pie. There it is. So you can see it's got a pink colour to it. It looks like something you might go to the doctor with. Some kind of horrible skin condition rather than something to do with Valentine's, but we'll give it a try. The smell is good. It kind of smells of deep frying, so there we are. Take a look inside there. You can see the white chocolate filling. There's no real raspberry flavour to it, which is a little strange. Raspberry is normally quite a strong flavour when they put it into desserts. Very easily detectable, at least. But here it just isn't. You've got a taste of that sort of deep fried pastry. Oh, maybe it's coming now. That white chocolate filling is just a kind of creamy thing. And look, as we're getting in now, you can see there's a bit more raspberry filling in there. So I am starting to pick that up a little bit more now. Maybe all the chocolate was at one end and all the raspberries at the other. Do you know what? The more I get into this and I'm picking up that raspberry flavour, it kind of tastes like a hot donut. You've got that kind of fried, oily taste and that raspberry kind of jammy vibe going on in the middle. I mean, if you have a look, you can see here how it sort of oozes a bit. See that? Yeah, now we've almost exclusively got raspberry in this part now. You know what? I don't mind that. I think compared to a lot of their normal chocolatey fillings on these, this is far superior. The raspberry flavour, now that I've got it, is really good. I like that. The actual coating of the pie, I mean, that's the same whatever they put the filling in, isn't it, pretty much? That's good. It's crispy. It's got that oily flavour. It's nice. I would order this again. Okay then, folks, let me know in the comments section down below if you've tried any of these items yet. They've only just come out and they'll probably be around for a month or so, I guess. So there's plenty of time to get down and try them. I'd say, out of the bunch, give that spicy chicken one a go. The RedHot McSpicy. It's decent. If you like a bit of spice, but not too much spice, then it'll be right up your street, I think. For me, I'd have liked a little bit more heat in there, but I'm just weird like that. I put extra chili sauce on those ghost chili things from Iceland the other day, didn't I? So maybe I'm not the best person to comment on the spice level of it. The Big Tasty, do you know what? It's better than I remember it last time. The bun was tasty, the patty was a little dry, but all of the other sort of ingredients in there were fresh tasting. Not my favourite of their sauces, but overall, as a flavour combination, pretty good. Nice textures, nice flavours. It's a good burger. And that little pie at the end, once I actually hit the raspberry flavour, yeah, I really enjoyed that. I think compare it to the normal apple pie they have, or some of the, they'll do like a Cadbury's caramel one or whatever sometimes, won't they? This beats them all hands down. That sort of raspberry jammy filling gives it a feeling a bit like a sort of cheap jam donut, and not in a bad way. Yeah, get yourself down there and try one of them. Okay then, folks, if you've enjoyed this little look at the new items on McDonald's menu, don't forget to click a thumbs up on there for me. It does help with the channel, and if you're new around here and you like what you've seen, why not consider clicking the subscribe button, ding your little bell for notifications, and you won't miss anything that comes up on the channel. Okay, that's it from me for today. I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.